Times have been tough, no doubt about it. Tough on all of us. But you know what? So be it. The Workers Club. I love the name.
Do you want to start off talking basketball?
Oh, sure. I
Are you
just kind of
still-
said that. And,
You're into it? You're still watching?
yeah. Well, the
playoffs?
playoffs roll around and I start watching.
Your ass is seated.
My ass is firmly seated. Especially the playoffs have been, as the kids say, lit so far.
Yeah, you're enjoying them.
I am.
You're rooting
watched,
for the Knicks.
I don't really know. I don't really have a dog in the fight. The Spurs would be cool. There's people I
Ugh.
don't want to make it, which would be I don't want the
Ugh.
Lakers or the Thunder to make it out of the West. Any other team, I think I'm cool with. Even the Knicks,
Yeah.
Sixers would be amazing, but that's like a complete long shot.
You're just
Cavs,
a big
whatever. Pistons, doubtful.
Wait, hold on. Make sure I get this name right. God damn it! Why can I not? I'm blanking on a guy's name.
A basketball
Okay,
player?
Sorry. You know what?
Oh.
I didn't have it. I thought I had it wrong. I was like, "You're just a huge Jimmy Dolan fan," and I was like, "He doesn't. That's not his name."
It's
And I
James
typed in
Dolan.
I typed in Jimmy Dolan, and of course, that's like the boxer or whatever the fuck.
Oh. But yeah, the Knicks
Like a character in a movie or something. I don't know. I'm looking at Google. It's a boxer, the boxer movie guy.
Oh.
But then yes, it's James Dolan. But don't you think he goes by Jimmy when he plays the Blues?
You know what? I think that literally is what his like blues
It's
name.
like Garth
I think it's
Brooks.
yeah, it's like Jimmy.
Oh.
It's probably like Jimmy D or something.
I would said Garth Brooks because he had that, the alter ego. Do you remember
Chris
the name of-
Hayes.
Chris Hayes? No, it wasn't Chris Hayes. Garth Brooks.
Chris Gaines.
Yeah, Chris Gaines. Chris Hayes. Who's Chris Hayes? Hold on.
I don't know.
The MSNBC reporter.
Really? That's funny. Well,
Garth Brooks going on
same thing.
MSNBC to be like, I'm posing left. I got friends in left places.
Well, it's MS Now. I've got friends to the left of me.
Oh, it's MS Now. It's not an MSNBC. I'm so out of the loop. I did not know that.
Yeah, I did not know that.
But so the more apt probably description would be, oh God, I can't believe we're going to talk about this. Did you watch Parks and Rec, the TV show?
Not really.
Nick Offerman's character has a jazz alter ego. His alter ego, he poses as someone else when he wants to play jazz.
Okay, because that's not manly. That's not like
cutting,
chopping down trees, eating bacon.
Like his name is like Duke something or other, or like the Duke, and then like he's like a known person in the jazz community.
Oh, that's funny. See that his character
Captain Yummers-esque
was really
Captain Yummers, known in the yo-yo community.
Yeah, what about him? Oh, sure. Yeah, that's funny. Sorry, I was just stuck on how I didn't like Nick Offerman's character. It was a little bit much.
I mean, you have to approach that show. I think initially when I watched it, I was like, how The Office was grounded in like, reality.
It was for a bit. It was for when it was good.
Zany stuff would happen or whatever, but for the most part, it's supposed to be taking place in the real world.
Yeah.
And I kind of, at first, I thought that's what they were just doing for Parks and Rec, since it was
season
the same
1.
people.
Yeah,
and it became very zany, a very zany town.
Yeah.
And once that happened, I kind of let go that a lot of these characters are like insane people.
Yeah.
Now,
Nick Offerman, his character in the show, is he a libertarian?
I believe that's what he says.
Okay. I was kind of joking there.
No, I believe
he lay it on very thick.
Says, I don't remember if I'm pretty sure he says straight up that he is.
Yeah, well, that's his whole
Which
shtick. It's
really,
like,
look,
yeah,
we've talked about it on this
he's
show.
like, I work in government, but I hate the government. Like,
Yes.
yeah, and I eat bacon.
Now, can we get, now, Trevor, you don't know this. There's a wrestler. Do you know the wrestler Kane?
I remember his Dynamite 1 minute from Kill Tony, where he
Oh,
talks
yes,
about,
that was Kane. Yes. Do
yeah,
you know what he looked like as a wrestler?
no,
Do you have
was he
can you do
not
you have the
bald?
Google do you have the ability to Google?
Yeah, I've got the Google.
Okay, if you want to just type in KANE WWE or WWF, whatever you want to type in.
Okay, what about him?
Does it show like what he looked like?
Yeah, I mean, he looks like a superhero, I guess. Or, or no, never
From
mind.
hell.
I guess.
I'm gonna
Well,
look at what
some of
you're
these
looking at.
pictures, he's like in a suit
Kane
and he's got
WWE.
hair, but there's
Okay.
not much hair to
Okay.
speak of. But when he's a wrestler, he's bald and like scary looking.
Well, okay. So there was a time when he did have hair, as you can see.
Okay.
Then he was bald. Then they wanted him to do the thing, but he couldn't grow his hair out like that anymore at that point. So he would wear hair attached to a mask,
Oh,
to the mask, you know?
okay.
And so that's what he does now. Sometimes for signings, he'll
Oh, I see the mask
like put
now.
the mask with the hair attached to it.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, he's got a long storied history he was with that company for a long time. He was initially he came on board in the WWF as Isaac Yankem, DDS, wrestling dentist.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Feuded with Bret Hart.
Over a root canal?
Well, it was Jerry Lawler was mad at Bret Hart, and he was like, "I'm bringing in my dentist." And of course, for whatever reason, Isaac Yankem had horrible teeth. I think he used to breathe on his foes.
Well, that's a classic trope, like Will Smith and Hitch.
Explain that trope.
Well, because it's like, oh, Will Smith, his character is that he's like the love doctor, but he himself cannot find love. And Kane, he's a dentist,
I
but his
didn't
teeth
know
are
that
all
was
fucked
part
up.
of. I've never seen Hitch. I didn't know that was part of
Oh,
Hitch.
yeah.
That he also he can't use his own
Yes.
learnings.
He guides others to treasures that he cannot possess.
Does Kevin James fix him in the movie?
Was Kevin James in that?
Yes, he's the other guy.
I don't remember.
He's the one
I
getting
only
hit.
know
First of all, I
he's the one
didn't
getting hitched?
understand for a long
Okay.
time that was not his name. That his name is Hitch. I thought it was about getting hitched.
I think it's both. I think it's a double.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like I help people get hitched,
Yeah, I thought
Right.
it was like he's hitching his way. Like get hitch.
He's hitchhiking. Is that what-
Hitchhiking.
See,
That's
I
part of
thought
it, too.
the movie was going to be about hitchhiking, so I was very disappointed.
What about this movie called Bitch? And it's about somebody we don't like.
I know the fictional Tracy Jordan movie Fat Bitch, where he plays a fat dog. See, I got you to laugh at a 30 Rock joke.
What about this movie called Hitchens? And it's about Christopher Hitchens.
Oh, that would be good.
And he's getting yelled at by Matthew Perry. Isn't that him? Isn't that him where he's like addiction isn't a disease. And Matthew Perry's
Really?
and Matthew Perry's like, shut the fuck up, you don't know what you're talking about.
Is this a real life thing that happened?
Let me type it into the old YouTube and we'll watch
I
it.
mean, Hitchens does strike me as a guy that would be like, it's a choice that you made.
Yeah. Matthew Perry, Christopher. Yep. I think this is going to come right up.
Wow.
Matthew Perry debates drug courts with Peter Hitchens. My fault.
Oh, okay. I was
Peter
gonna say-
Hitchens. Well, I was close. Wait, now look, this is me. Are Christopher and Peter Hitchens related? I'm not the only one. Oh, they brought Yes, they're brothers.
Really? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, there
so
you
they're
go.
both assholes.
Yeah. Is Peter Hitchens still alive?
Let's see. Peter Hitchens. Yes, he's 74. Wait,
Okay.
and what's Christopher? What's he up to these days?
He's dead.
Hitchens died. Christopher Hitchens is dead. Oh, he did.
Yeah,
He
he
died in
died a while
2011.
ago. Yeah.
I bet Matthew Perry enjoyed that. I don't know when the
Yeah.
other Hitchens thing happened, but
Maybe Hitchens died of a
he
drug
died in Houston,
overdose.
Texas. What? On an episode of InfoWars? What?
No, he didn't.
No.
He died in a mega church.
Let's see. Oh no, he had esophageal cancer. Oops.
From eating pussy.
No, that's not what Michael Douglas had.
Yeah, it is. That's
It
throat
was
cancer.
esophageal? I thought it was something
Esophageal
else.
cancer.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's the cancer you get from eating pussy or sucking dick.
Did you know that Christopher Hitchens said that everyone has a book inside of them?
Well, yeah, duh. I mean,
Exactly where I think it should in most cases remain.
Oh, that's like a very Ricky Gervais kind
Uh, let's see.
I mean, what was his whole thing? Being an atheist, or was it beyond that? He was like a writer generally.
I'm sure if Larry was here, he'd have some issues with. Oh shoot, what are we doing? This is Workers Club 166. It's Wilson. It's Trevor.
Yep.
Larry said he'd be here, but well, he's not.
Sorry to all the
We'll
Larry
see.
heads.
Dude, there are some. At least that one guy that was on YouTube that was like, I managed fish. Or whatever it was. He had like some long, like, all the dates, all the tour dates he'd shown up to or something. I didn't. Larry loved it.
Is this an episode of Analyze Fish?
No, Trevor.
No.
Trevor, you've got your favorite red hoodie on. Or is it orange?
It's red.
It's red. Okay. You're looking good.
Sure.
Everything's looking great. How's your week been?
It's been all right. It's kind of cold here in Des Moines.
Don't dox yourself, Trevor. God damn it.
Well, I didn't give my specific address.
Okay.
And Des Moines is huge, so no one's gonna find me.
They'll probably just be listening to the guy recording a podcast. Listen for that. They'll find you.
Just walk around until you hear someone ranting and raving.
So, somebody reading an ad.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to a sponsor, BetterHelp.
Yeah. Yes, we're doing that.
Are you fucked up in the head? You probably are because you listen to podcasts. BetterHelp.com.
You probably are if you're listening to this bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Colin. There it is. My regular Colin reference.
Oh.
By the way, Trevor, I guess your Q ratings came in way down.
What are my Q ratings?
Oh my God, Trevor doesn't know what Q ratings are.
Is it QAnon?
No. Yeah, QAnon people do not care for you and your flippant disregard for the elite pedophile class. No, Q ratings would be like if there's like a show and they'll do like they'll get back their data, right? Or whatever, and they'll look at what the general public thinks about a person on various things.
So they'll be like, we tried out an episode or two.
That's why we need Larry, because Larry
Rachel's
needs to
sister and friends
and correcting me on these little, like, really nailing me down on these little things. Continue, sorry.
Well, the Q ratings that came back on Rachel's sister, and the audience doesn't like it, so we're gonna not write her into the show fully. Is that it?
Is that what happened?
I don't know. It's just kind of an example.
I mean, they brought another sister. They had Reese. They had,
I guess, yeah.
Christina
She had a bunch of
Applegate.
sisters.
Yeah.
All famous people.
Yeah. Look, Friends is
too
great.
big for the show. But yeah, I mean, those last two seasons are bad.
They're spinning their wheels a little bit. Well, yes, when you get to are Joey and
Yeah.
Rachel a thing, you're officially
Yes.
run out of
Yeah.
the combos. You don't know what
And,
you're doing anymore. You're just throwing stuff at the wall. At
But
that
it was
point, then too,
funny,
you're looking at the
yeah.
friend group and going, "So they've all fucked each other outside of Ross and his sister? Like, what the fuck's going on?" Because they do a
They should have
flashback.
done that.
Well, they do a flashback where it's like they're when they initially all meet.
Yeah.
Chandler's hooking up with Phoebe.
Yeah.
And I think is that where that Joey and maybe Rachel? I can't remember. They're all just it's all mixed up again.
Yeah, it's all just incestuous. Not literally, because Monica and Ross.
You ever look around your friend group and go, you know what's really missing here? Us all fucking each other.
Yeah.
Like you have a friend and a girlfriend, you know, as part of it. And you're
Well,
like,
my friend
you know
group,
what
it's
would
me
be,
and a bunch of other guys.
yeah, you go, you know what would be great if when you guys broke up, you started fucking me. And we all stayed friends and everything was still
Yeah.
cool. We all just hung out every day almost. And
Constantly, as like working adults,
that's
with
people love that show.
professionals.
I'm sure. I'm sure this has been said. I'm going to say it right now here on the Workers Club.
Okay.
It is insane how much those friends all hang out together all the time. Like the
You know what?
dependency.
I think you're breaking new ground right now. I don't think
I'm
anyone's
just-
ever talked about.
I understand. Look, it's not the
Yeah.
family you're born into; it's the family you choose. And
Yes.
they're all living in New York, trying to live their best lives, and this is the family they found.
Trying to have it all.
And if I could quote the theme song right off the top of my head, I would. Sometimes life isn't going your way. Da, 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 da.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Your job's
Sometimes
a
your life
joke,
is stuck
you're
in second
broke,
gear.
Your love life's DOA.
Yeah.
It's dead on arrival.
Nobody's love life. Well, Chandler spends a couple seasons having a shitty love life, but outside of him,
Yeah. Well, he's kind of
I
yeah.
think
He
they
has
even have a whole thing where he just can't get laid for like a season or something like that.
yeah, something to that effect. He's got the nasally voice woman Janice. Janice is always
Who
they
gives
always
great top, and that's why he can't break up with her. They never really. Does that explain? Is that why? That's why he can't break up with her because he just
I think it's implied.
loves.
But I mean, they keep crossing each other's paths. He tries to get her out of his life, and then
Can
he
we
stamps her
try
out for a couple of
to-
months, and then she just comes back. They just can't
Right.
stop. They can't quit each other,
Well,
even though they
because of
want to,
what I said earlier.
because of the great head.
Yeah. Can we quickly workshop?
Well, you got to shut her up.
Can we quickly workshop a Gen Z version of Friends and how Chandler would talk about?
Why are you saying Chandler?
That's his name.
It's Chandler.
No,
It's a hard
my
CH.
God, are we? This fucking people always tell me I'm saying stuff wrong, and I'm saying it
Well,
right.
you're saying it like chandelier.
Chandler.
It's not. It's Chandler.
Who is saying Chandler except for Ross, and he's a fucking
All
nerd.
of the characters in the show.
No,
they refer to
I think
him.
his own wife says Chandler.
What?
Chandler.
His wife, Monica.
Yeah, Monica. I wanted to say Courtney, but it's you're right, Monica.
No, it's Chandler.
The only
Chandler
person
Bing.
says Cha.
Chandler Bing.
No, Joey probably says
Oh
Chandler,
my God.
Chandler. But no, Ross is only the one that puts the Cha on it because he's a nerd.
They all put
Chandler.
the cha on it because that's what it is.
Chandler.
There's no one in real
I'm
life
saying the
who's named
cha.
Chandler.
I'm just rolling it in.
It's not
Chandler.
like it's not like Gary
Chandler.
Shandling.
It is like that. You don't
No.
go Shandling. Just like you don't go Chandler, you go Chandler.
No, you're saying Chandler.
Chandler.
Chandler. Okay. God.
Chandler.
Yes,
What do you-
Chandler.
Chandler. Yes, I've been
Yes.
saying it the whole time.
You said. All right, whatever. Let's
Stop
move on.
gaslighting me, bitch.
What I really wanted to talk about was that the dead serious Aaron Sorkin 30 Rock show.
Don't try to get away from the Gen Z Chandler. And,
Oh, right. Sure. Yeah, what about
and
it?
Janice. So he'd be like, oh, what would he say? He'd come in. Let me type in. I'm going to do this. I'm going to type in Gen Z slang. I just wanted to throw in. Okay, this Google AI.
No cap.
Yep, cap, no cap, bet. Bussin'.
Gooner.
Chandler.
Oh, is he?
Oh, I know.
Chandler would have a gooning cave.
Chandler comes in and says, "Her bussy be bussin'," and that's not cap. Could it be any more bussin'? Right?
Yeah.
Could I be any more rizzed?
Yeah.
And Janice is saying, what is Janice saying? Chandler, your aura.
Well, and then there's an episode where Joey tries out looks maxing.
Oh, yeah. I like that. He'd be like, he'd be going back and forth at Chandler going, "You just got frame mugged. I don't know what to tell you. Just got frame mugged." They're getting all amped up and frantic about it.
You're framing my mom.
Chandler's like, yeah. He's like, "I can't be framed if I've already been pre-framed." But
yeah.
Janice would definitely say Delulu. Chandler, you're Delulu if you think I'm letting go of you.
Yeah, totally.
And then Chandler would be like, yeah.
And
did you see her?
He's like, "Chandler, I'm a glizzy gladiator."
What's Phoebe in this? What's she doing in all this?
His head is busting. Phoebe, yeah. Phoebe's. She was a whore back then. She would still be. I don't know why I said that.
God, Trevor.
I know. I felt bad coming out of my mouth.
Oh no!
So, I'm sorry, everybody. She wasn't a whore. I don't even say that. Why did I say that? What is this, Opie and Anthony?
You have like all this pent up aggression against Phoebe.
I don't know why. No, I don't. I love Phoebe. She's like my favorite character. I'm a Phoebe. Whenever I take the tests online. Maybe that's a self-own, or I'm telling on myself. Yeah.
The self-loathing comes out. I'm a little whore, just like Phoebe.
No, I guess what I'm trying to say was she slept, whatever. She's sex positive, and she'd be even more sex positive. She would have an OnlyFans. That would be her thing.
But not like the Sydney Sweeney one.
Yeah, that one's
in the Euphoria show.
Rough.
No, wouldn't Phoebe be like she would be doing some kind of like self-wellness thing. They'd be leaning into that.
Really?
She
was kind of crunchy.
She would you know what she would be doing? She would be doing like social media stuff, and the vapidness of it would play into her vapidness, but then yet she's killing it on even though it seems stupid or whatever, they're finding like little nuggets of wisdom in her interactions and talking about like whatever online, being very online brain.
And like she keeps tripping over like profound stuff.
Yes, she's being profound, and yet people are always like, "Oh, she's she's like Instagram famous or whatever." But then like somehow she's still like quite wise.
Well, I guess she would have like a cult.
Yeah, that would be the end of it on season 8. She's on the Netflix documentary.
I guess Monica would be into like true crime.
Ross would definitely. Ghosting is an old thing, but Ross would be ghosted a lot.
Yes, Ross would definitely be ghosted. So I feel like Chandler would be the guy that gets ghosted all the time.
He's not gonna. He has drip.
Chandler doesn't have drip. Joey had drip.
They would do
not really.
They would do
like hockey jerseys and shit.
They do like that's a dub. They would do something like that. They would get that in the lexicon. They'd be doing. That's the thing about Friends is that they created some stuff that got put into like pop culture and things.
How you doing?
How you doing? Things like that. So they'd have to come up with something new for Gen Z. Even the fist thing that didn't like take off. I'm not saying people were running around doing this, but that was like, you could at least fans of the show. But they could definitely we would have to come up with something that would grab Gen Z by the throat. Let's see. Rachel looks at Ross and says something severely anti-Semitic. She's in the manosphere. I'm trying to think. Let's see. What's new slang they could. That's another thing. We can't spend all this time trying to come up with new slang that's never been said. That David Schwimmer is going to get over the hill.
What are you in the shins?
By the way, let's do that. We cast them, right? They're as old as they are now.
Oh, but they play as though
they know. Yeah, they know the age.
That would be good, actually. I would like that. Well, you can't do that now because Chandler's dead.
I'm aware.
You see him and Christopher Hitchens. They're probably sharing a drink.
Yeah,
in hell.
Come on, no, not up to the Phoebe thing.
I'm kidding. They're not anywhere because there is no God.
There you go. And
Christopher
that's
Hitchens.
Finally now, yeah. Quote Christopher Hitchens. We think. We're not sure who he is. We have a loose idea. And if Larry was here, he'd be really nailing it down. Who's who? Well, that was fun. Do you want to get into this book, Trevor? And I know because you don't have the book, and we're absolutely doing our due diligence getting through the book.
How many pages are left?
We're going to, you don't want to know. But the more book we get through, the quicker it's over and we move on to something else.
Then let's just get to it. Let's just read.
Okay.
Read.
Well, I only go about 50 pages at a time, but I will say this. 50 pages I will say this. Second. If I had to guess, if we're very good about it, we will be done in let's say 4 weeks.
Okay.
After this, I would say probably that. Let's say 5 to be generous.
Okay.
And then after that, it's my pick, but technically, I might throw a wild card in here. Just upset the order of things and say, Trevor, what do you want to do? You're not a reader. That's the thing. Nor
Infinite Jest.
I was gonna ask you today. Have you ever written anything like a story or a poem or a song or anything?
I wrote when I was in high school.
Yeah, like journaling or like.
I was
stories?
a good writer, I think, but I didn't work those muscles. I left it behind.
What were you writing?
I mean, stuff for like class.
Okay.
But I think I was good at that.
Old Wilson would have been like a suicide note, but
I've written those too.
Were they funny?
No. There might have been a joke or two in there.
That's so funny because I said the other week, I was like, this is no bits and all that. I turned to my wife today and I revealed to her a bit that I've been having going for years that I swore her to secrecy to. And that
you pretend to be in love with her.
The punchline, well, that would be funny. The punchline is the planned punchline is at my deathbed.
Okay.
Like, you cannot, this has to be, and if I'm not communicative, you have to then tell the person the bit.
Okay.
And she was laughing. And I was laughing, going, have I ever told you that this has been going on for years?
Are you going to be like, I found the beef.
I'm literally worried that the person might listen and then might put it together. There's no way. But this bit is good. It's so funny.
This is reminding me of the it's that John Malkovich movie that he shot. That it's like, this isn't going to come out for another 100 years. Like you're teasing something that's not going to happen until, and none of us are going to witness it. Actually, you have to podcast it.
We'll cover it here on the Workers Club.
Okay. When you
Well,
die?
no, I'll still be alive in 100 years. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I
Wait,
guess, yeah,
wait, how old am I now? Oh, I can't
you're
do math.
40 something.
Uh-oh. Um, okay, well, I probably won't
Stem
be.
cells.
I thought for some reason you said 100, and I thought, oh, I'm going to live to 117, not forgetting that that's still not. In my mind, I was like, well, that's 100 years from
I'm
now.
17.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I had a kid when I was 12.
Okay. Or should we kill another half hour and then Larry jumps on thinking he's missed the book? Guess what, brother? We're just getting into it.
Oh, you think he's like purposely kind of being like, oh God,
Yeah.
darn the luck, I'm late. I hope I didn't miss the book. I probably did though. And it's like, nope.
Yeah. Because we were debating, you and I were going, should we do an hour of jerking around or an hour of book? We'll see. Okay, let's get into it. Larry's gonna be so mad he missed this. I tell you what. Okay, do you remember Alana,
Yes.
the student wise beyond her years
Yes.
that is meeting with Lane? Well, she's meeting meeting with Lane again in her basement office.
God.
I'm gonna give you. She's a child. Remember this. She's in. I think what grade was she? She was like in first grade, maybe, or something like that. I'm gonna give you 100 guesses to guess what this child is eating.
Caviar.
No.
Well, if you're giving me 100 guesses, then it's not going to be like a kid thing.
No, I can't even look. I have my theories. Oh, there's just
chipped
one.
beef.
No.
Okay.
Got 98 more.
Egg in a frame.
Don't know what that is. What's an egg in a frame?
It's when you put the hole in the middle of the bread. You put the egg inside
Is that
of
what it's
it.
called?
It is where I'm from.
Do you like those?
I do. I love those.
You've never asked me to make one for you.
I don't know why I would.
Well, I mean, you've stayed over at the house.
Well, I guess yeah. All the mornings after.
Yeah, you
we've
knock
hooked
on my
up.
door.
Yeah.
Wilson, you awake?
And that's what I say in
Me hungry. Egg in the egg in the
Is that
frame.
I rub my belly.
Egg in the frame.
Egg in the frame. Oh, geez.
You
I don't
know
know.
who
One of
made
those
it.
taquito.
Nope, that's 97. Only 96 more to go.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No.
Pizza. Spaghetti. A latke. Hash browns.
Hold on, Larry. I can't read this book. Well,
A
then,
rube. Uh-oh.
I responded to Larry. Larry, who picked this book? Shameful behavior.
Is he not able to come on?
I almost want to push it back because.
Okay, to torture him.
He just yeah. You know how I am with people.
A Reuben.
No. You and I have that disease where we hear a word and we have to say, like you said, Reuben, and I was like,
Yeah.
Reuben stuttered. That was like you just.
I'm
word
proud of
vomit.
myself that I know who that is.
Thank you.
The heavier set black guy from the first season of American Idol.
Well,
I thought
overset. What did you say?
I said heavier set.
Heavier set.
Right.
I think overset guy.
Overset.
Overweight, heavy set. Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy, yeah. Okay.
Well, I was thinking of Rubenesque from.
Okay.
The
What are we at?
Sopranos.
95?
We're at like 90 now. I said pizza.
Oh, okay. No.
Sushi.
No. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Okay, here. It's kind of a trick question because it's one thing but then she's got a dipping sauce. Okay, so I'll give you that. It's an item with a dipping sauce. What's she dipping yogurt into?
I don't know.
Remember, that's 2 fluids, or whatever. What would that be like?
Yeah.
2
A
chunks,
gel.
gels, jellies.
Yeah.
What is yogurt? What does that qualify as a pudding?
Was she eating wings?
She's throwing down on it. She's throwing
Wings
down.
come with dipping sauce.
What was
Blue
she? They
cheese.
went down to Wingstop and got a 6 lemon pepper.
Damn, I want some now. Boy, something with a dipping sauce. Marinara sticks, or not marinara sticks, mozzarella sticks in marinara sauce. Although they should do that. Marinara sticks with the melted mozzarella sauce. You dip them into.
Yeah.
You reverse it.
That would be great. That would actually be more normal than what she's actually eating in the book. I would have been like weird, but okay.
I mean, celery?
You're getting real close.
Celery.
You're still in the 80s. So this is crazy. This is good. Because I thought you would never get it. But again, I did give you a hint.
Celery. Real close to celery. A pickle? I'm going to assume not a pickle. Something that you dip. Why can't I think of anything? French fries? That's too normal, though.
Yeah, French fry. Hold on. 20 minutes. Okay, sorry, I'm back with you. Larry, just, this guy. Love the guy. Love him. He needs to just let the Workers Club wash over him. Okay, I'm going to tell you, and now remember, we have a theory that Sean Oliver constantly writes about the public education system because he has some kind of loose background to it, or was very early on before he decided to become like an actor or pursue that. We're not quite sure. I think we read something once, like in a blurb, he wrote something that he worked in some kind of school system briefly. And I'm not going to go back and look. Oh,
I gotta pee.
Oh, okay. We can pause it.
Okay.
Or do you want me to just commentate and you bring... Never mind.
You can do whatever.
A classic Trevor yawn. How was it? How'd it go?
Good.
Now, what people don't know is that was all ruse. Trevor saying that he had to go use the restroom. He was probably furiously Googling, what did Sean Oliver write for food item? I need to get this.
Oh,
yes.
Google wouldn't even know that.
AI is so smart now, dude. And Sean probably fed his books into he's actively like, I'll let you train on mine train the model on me.
I was gonna say, I think his books maybe came out of the AI.
brother. Some of these, as I told Larry, some of these humdingers that Sean throws down, I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
Has this man ever talked to a human before?
Okay, this is, and I'm not like trying to get personal. I know Sean has, I don't know what he says.
He's a piece of shit.
Child. I know he has a child.
Fuck him.
Come on.
No kidding.
Sean has a family. Sean has a family, and I assume if you have children, maybe I'm wrong. I could be very wrong on this. Maybe I'm clueless. This is what the girl's eating. She's sitting across from Lane. She's eating baby carrots and dipping them into caramel sauce.
What? You had me.
What?
I was like, carrots. That's a very normal thing for a kid to eat. Oh wait,
Dipping them in the
sauce.
caramel sauce that they were packaged with. I've never seen this in my life. I've never heard of carrots with caramel sauce.
I mean, I've had like
Apples, yes.
baby carrots cooked with like brown sugar, so it's not really that crazy now that I'm
You've
thinking about it for a split second. But
I've never seen this at the store. Have you seen it at
my mom growing
caramel?
up, she would cook for me the brown sugar carrots.
Okay, look, we're I don't want to be in the weeds on this. Which is
Okay.
kind of a lie, but we're
You-
talking about sprinkling brown sugar and cooking carrots and raw carrots and dipping them into caramel sauce like they're an apple.
Makes sense to me now that I've thought about it. I mean, what is a carrot if not an apple that's orange?
Now 100 guesses. What is Lane eating?
Oh, a big Bugs Bunny carrot dipped into.
I thought you were going to say big sandwich. I was going to say close. It's an eggplant panini.
Okay. Great.
Look at
That's in every school.
Look at what Larry is missing here. He says this book is tough to get through. We're getting good stuff here.
Yeah.
Lane eats an eggplant panini. Where'd she get it? She probably didn't make it at home. I haven't been told that she's a good cook.
Hey, Larry, life's a garden. Dig it.
So, by the way, it should be ranch, Sean. Just say ranch. She's dipping the carrots into a little prepackaged thing of ranch.
Oh, you see, but everybody's expecting ranch. You gotta throw
This
people a
all-
curveball when they're reading your book. They gotta stop and go, wait, what?
This is all a
This
setup
guy's crazy.
for
I gotta
very
make a
banal.
podcast about it.
This is all set up for very banal banter. So Lane says to Alana, "You know what's good with carrots? Hummus." And this girl that's wise beyond her ears doesn't know what hummus is. Then one of the teachers, that's it's clearly a teacher, but Sean says that Lane recognizes the woman as a lunch monitor, as if that's just a separate thing.
Well,
The teachers monitor.
depending on the
lunch.
school, you might
Do you think there's
go in
people that aren't?
shifts. I think I remember
But it's
that.
always teachers.
growing
It's not
up,
somebody
yeah.
that's specific job is to watch lunch.
They're not. Yeah. Yeah.
Anywho, the person goes into her office and is like, well, before she says anything, Lane is like, "Oh, is Alana one of your students?" And she's like, "She is. Is she going to come back to class?" And she's like, "Yeah, she is." So already the lunch monitor, I guess, has done a horrible job. She's lost the student, tracking down her own student. Oh, okay. The teacher asks, "Will you bring her back after lunch?" Yes. Then Alana says, "Is that humming good for you?" And she's talking about hummus. Remember, this kid is supposed to be very wise. She was almost adult-like in the last meeting. Now she's like, "What, a humming? A humming good for you?" And Lane is going, "Singing? Do you mean singing?"
Sweetie.
No. Am I doing a bad voice? I'm trying to just doing somebody that's impaired. Is that bad? No, he turned on. Oh, no.
Edit point.
I apologize.
Yeah, I don't. You know.
I'm not doing a specific
boss
impairment. I'm
says
just
it.
doing somebody that has no thoughts running in their head. My mouth was hanging open. She wants to get some for her mommy. She's been sick. Pop says I might have to go stay with him.
Memon Peepaw.
Then the girl asks, "Email me a list of stores where I can buy hummus, and I'll show it to Pop." And she gives her email to Lane. Alana the Dancer, 2010. The then she says, I think her Diego and Lily, the two, they moved the family. And Lana lived in the same apartment building as them. And she says sometimes their uncle used to come around.
Uh-oh.
And it was just the three of them since Rock isn't there anymore. Well, who is Rock? That was Diego and Lily's mom's boyfriend. He had tattoos, even on his head. He had flame tattoos on his head. He'd shaved his head, and he had flame tattoos on his head.
That means he's scary.
Oh,
Todd Barry, neck tattoo.
He used to date my mom, but then they broke up when he started dating my mom after he broke up with Lily's mom.
Mama.
And she goes, I don't think they knew that he was dating both of them. And she's eating. Sean writes, Alana's eating her snack with poise and grace as she talks about this.
Jesus.
She wants to know about the bird that lives across the hall. Do you remember that? Alana has the bird, the bird you keep the information about in your chest. It lives across the hall.
Okay.
He says, well, it's okay now. They're gone. You don't see anybody, even the uncle? She sees the uncle on the next block when she walks to school. He's kind of weird, and he always smells like paint. He's the super of the apartment building around the corner. So he goes, the apartments always look empty. You can meet the uncle now if you want. And Lane goes, I can't leave the school and meet this. He goes, no, the uncle's here. I saw him when I walked here. So Lane goes to the office. And Zaina, the receptionist, she informs Lane that, yes, a member of Diego Avila's family is in there with Singh. Now, who's Singh? That's David Singh, the assistant principal. And she goes, well, if the assistant principal is there, I should be the guidance counselor. I should be in there. Because, again, this school is, to us at least, I mean, the guidance counselor is handling the transfers. The guidance counselor, I guess, is in the pecking order. It goes principal, guidance counselor, assistant principal.
Yeah.
So we meet the uncle. And the uncle's name is Raul. And he is covered in thick paint. They're dark brownish red paint, and they're almost fresh. That's just, he's covered and he stinks. She meets him. He's like, Raul. She says her name. He also smells. So he smells of paint, and he smells of liquor. Or she goes, maybe it's not paint, it's liquor. Okay. So they're asking Raul questions. And he says, she know about that. That's the best I can do. For he said it through a thick Spanish accent. Wait, is it like Antonio Banderas? Like, she know about that.
Yeah, it's Zorro.
But she don't know about, and he's pointing around the room, them. Lane's looking at the Principal Green, and the Principal Green's going, oh my gosh, she thinks the guy's nuts. They had a stinky drunk guy. He's covered in red paint all over his hands. They go, what are you talking about? People who aren't people. Shells. Sean writes, his exhale melted into her face, reeking of neglect and booze. Can a man hide himself in secret places so that I cannot see him, declares the Lord, from Jeremiah? This is the worst accent. I can't. What is a thick Hispanic? Like, I guess I can't do it. You
I
talking
think
to me?
I think
I'm
your
just doing like
brain is
a
keeping
crappy
you from
Scarface.
doing something offensive.
Thank you. I always say I'm not going to do but Sean writes, if he was going to do the audiobook, he would be doing, maybe that's why there's an audiobook for this one.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, I can't do this. I'll do
Even
Larry
I.
the Can Man all day. My cans. Oh, CC Alana, because she gets to ask about Alana. A lot of kids play together and that, I get confused, but I know her, Moy Linda. Her mother is sick. And I was like, he says very pretty? What? The principal looks like she's gonna faint, and the assistant principal, everyone's like, stop talking to this guy. He's crazy. Let's just get him out of the office. And this is how he leaves. Raul shakes everyone's hands, again, covered in red. He smells. He's stinky, drunk guy. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Peter 5:8. Okay. What do you think about all that? The villain and the hero have met. Raul, I'm going to say it now. Raul is the basement man.
Okay.
And that's blood all over him. Right? Remember, the basement man had blood all over his hands. We're the same, We're supposed to draw that and go, oh my gosh, Raul is the basement man. Because he's quoting the scripture, and he's drunk. And we know that our basement man is a drunk guy that's writing scripture.
Red herring.
You think it's Trevor? It's not.
Okay.
And Usher. Okay, so now Lane and Ed are at the theater taking in a play. Remember, Ed is like
the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see a play with me? Oh, you want to go see a movie? What movie do you want to see?
What did I just see recently? I just went to the movie theater to see something. How have I forgotten so quickly? What's out right now?
Obsession comes out in a couple weeks.
Oh, I saw Hokum.
Oh shit, was it good?
It was okay.
Okay. That's not a thrilling review. I'm not rushing out to the theater now.
I would say don't.
Okay.
I see it, but you don't have to rush,
I'll probably wait till, Halloween-ish time. Is that fair?
You know what? I would say not as good as Marty Supreme.
What is?
Yeah.
She knows this is going to be like a scene. All these channels. This is how Sean writes. All these like little scenes. It's not really like. I always think about like these books, like depending on whatever your flavor is, books can be written all kinds of ways. What a funny thing to say, But just like who the narrator is.
Well, yeah,
or like the structure
million
of
different
it.
ways this can catch.
Yeah, like Palunk. I always my wife talking about mispronouncing. My wife hates how I say it. Chuck Palahniuk. Fight Club. The book is kind of like stream of consciousness.
Oh yeah. She likes him.
Yeah, she does like him. And not all of his books are like that. But Sean writes these little like it's just like kind of right with the AI like shitting it out. It's like very just like beat, like we said, dry. Just there's no it comes up harder, and I make a note of it later where Sean's not big into showing. He's going to just tell you the information you need, and just going to be like pictured in your mind. Okay,
he's big into.
You do the work. I'm not doing it.
Oh yeah.
So he's like you're supposed to just infer.
Yeah, it's lazy writing where it's like,
and it's very boring writing. It's just very you're reading it going, what am I getting from this? There's no.
It's like a man came into the room and he was very interesting looking.
There's nobody really has too much internal monologue, like even in the narration. Like they do have their you're in their thoughts, but their thoughts are very just kind of like quick, there's no ruminating on it. They're not really what's the role? He's like, I'm cold, it's cold, but I'm drunk. And it's like, okay. We don't like the whole thing with the scripture or like there's no depth to anything. So this scene here at the play is just reiterating Ed and Lane's relationship, their affair. Ed is, her supervisor of some sort. We're still not sure what he does exactly in the school system. So she knows that if they're going on public, they have to sit in the last row, and they have to sit in the middle of the last row because he wants to be able to see if if he sees people they know coming, and if they're on the aisle, all this stuff. Sean's thought about this. There's a whole system. She just wants to go see a place where she can actually see. She hates this, but she goes anyways. I do have a problem here where they're having like back and forth about like the length of plays, and so Ed is upset that there's no intermission, and it's going to be like a long play. So here, let's do the dialogue here. Ed says, "It is what it is, Elaine. I think if the show is short, they forego intermission. $100 a seat for a short show. The world is in turmoil. Broadway shows have long been the barometer for global disorder. I know. Look at Mamma Mia." That's it. Now here's my problem with that.
When did Mamma Mia come out?
Other than it's just shitty. He spells it Mama, M-A-M-A. Sean. Mamma Mia is M-A-M-M-A-M-I. Come on.
Is it?
M-A-M-A? Yes, it's 2 M's in Mama.
Is it?
Well, 3 technically.
Well, we know what you mean.
Sean, I was very aggrieved reading that. Sean, if you're going
I
to
think
have
it
people
might
banter
be.
back and no, it is not. It's Mama, M-A-M-M-A.
No, you're right. You're right. Who's it? I don't know. Amanda Seyfried is in the movie.
They're good movies. You should watch them.
There's multiple?
There's 2. You don't like ABBA?
I mean, I love ABBA, but
Well, why the fuck haven't you seen these movies?
I don't like him that much. Or I guess, I don't know. I'm not willing to go the distance to watch Mamma Mia,
You'd love them.
That's a bridge too far. I'm like,
you'd be
this
dancing
is...
around your living room.
Mamma Mia exists in the same sort of space to me as like Sex and the City.
One that they're good and you won't watch them.
I don't know.
There's value in Sex and the City.
I know. No, I know the Sex and the City's good. My favorite episode is the one with the guy that spits his steak out into the napkin. You know why?
Tell me, Trevor.
Because that's Sam Cedar.
I'm glad when he can get work.
This guy's a failed actor, so he talks all this shit.
Now, yes, I'm picturing Trump somehow figuring out who Sam Cedar is. Little Sammy Cedar, who's best known for doing a voice. They won't show his face on Bob's Burgers, a show that's very low ratings.
Does Bob's Burgers still go?
Yeah, it's still going.
What?
Oh, yeah.
It's reached like Simpsons status this is never going away.
Let's see here. Let's type it in.
It must have like 17 seasons at this point.
It's a show. Look, and whenever I watched it, I've enjoyed it. But there's something about it where I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't I'm not gonna watch this all the time.
Yeah, I can't get fully into it.
Uh,
I feel the same way about it as I do like Parks and Recreation, frankly, where it's like there's something about this
yeah.
that's a little bit too.
Their 16th season just ended in May, or is going to end
Whoa,
here in May of 2026.
dude, I was like almost right on the money.
Yeah,
I
it
pulled that out of
started
my
in
ass.
2011.
Jesus.
I think we talked about it on this pod before, but there's a lot of shows. Maybe we haven't. There's a lot of shows like that where you see like a supernatural run for 20 years, and you're like, should I check that out? I mean, it's been going on for 20 years. You'd think it has something to, and then
But then like The Walking Dead too, like
I mean, I couldn't. I watched the first season and I was like, and I read. Look, I read the books, and I was like, I don't know if I can handle like multiple waiting around for multiple seasons of something I've already read, and then also the main point, at least for the books, was always like, you know what the real problem is, man. Okay,
you
no, I
don't
get it.
say.
I get it. And with the comic books, it's more just like how cruel can people be, and like how
Yeah.
and watching the characters and like who's gonna die next, which that too is like, what do I care? But yeah, the show, I feel like the people that love The Walking Dead also are somewhat, maybe I'm speaking as nihilistic, too nihilistic for me.
Do it.
I feel
The
like
most
the fans
optimistic.
I've met want the world to end. They want the
Really?
zombie apocalypse, and that's why they like the show, because they think about it and fantasize what it would be like if they were on the show.
That's my old coworker. He's also, firstly, he's not a nihilist. He's like the most optimistic, positive guy I've ever met to an insufferable degree. But he also became a doomsday prepper. He and his friends became like these hardcore like prepper guys because of The Walking Dead. Like that was it. It was the only
The
reason.
doomsday prepper, the optimistic doomsday prepper.
Yeah. And
what is he optimistic about?
I don't know. He's like a big self-help motivation guy.
Oh,
Like,
whoa, the person you're describing is crazy right now.
yeah.
Self-help
he's
motivator, but then he's also doing
and he's also
got a bunker, and he's got cans of
yes.
beans
I don't
lined up
know
against the wall.
to the extent that he has a full-blown. It probably is more of a low-rent version of what you're thinking of. But regardless, he's put in some level of work to do a zombie apocalypse prep thing, and he really fantasizes about it in his mind. Like he must have Google notifications on for like anything
Like
related
the
to
Hanta
like it's
virus,
happening.
and
Yeah.
he
Yes.
just the word virus, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh, could this be it?
Yeah.
So he was living his best life in the pandemic. He was like, finally.
Maybe. Well, and then the government became
was he anti about all that?
Yeah, well, he's like an anti-vaxxer too. This is a very crunchy man who but he's also Jewish.
A super positive. What? Where's this going?
Well, no. Well, he's Jewish, I think. I can't tell if he converted
Was he
in
the guy
his
you were
late
telling me about that
teens.
was like Zionist? Was a Zionist?
I don't think he's a full-blown Zionist either. I think he's just very naive. I think he's like Jewish,
Don't
but
turn me into Ethan Klein right now.
his main
So it's
thing
naive.
is that he loves Jesus Christ. He's a big Christian too. He's like a Judeo-Christian guy.
This guy's got so many layers,
And he's so
peel back, there's a new
positive.
one.
He's such an optimist that like he only downloads the good information. So like as recently as 2 years ago, he was like, "Oh, Elon Musk, that guy, he's like like Tony Stark." Yeah,
I remember you telling me about this guy.
And I had to be like,
he's like,
"Well,
Tony
no,
Stark.
Elon's like a piece of shit." And he's like, it was like I'm the asshole for explaining to him like, no, Elon, here are the things he's like done, and this is why he's bad. He's like, oh man, why you gotta be negative? It's like, yeah.
Well, then let me tell you about
Let me live under a rock.
Bibi Netanyahu is a great man. He did that too. He moved on to another guy, and you're like, oh no, I have some bad news for you on that one too.
Well, because I'm all like into this like politics shit.
So you're
and
just
he's
a
like,
dark
where do you get your
cloud.
news from? And I'm like, oh,
Where do you get your news
I was like,
from?
well, this, that, and the other. And then he was like, the only thing I read is like the Israel Times or like basically like he reads like an Israel newspaper or
What
like
if he was like
he
the
gets his information from something Israeli. But I was like, you've never been to Israel. You don't.
what if he was like a guy from the Daily Stormer?
Is that the white nationalist one?
Whatever the fuck it is.
He's not a white nationalist though. He's like
I mean, this
this is a
guy
very
super
you have to meet him.
optimistic.
You need to come to yeah, I have to
Yeah,
introduce you to this
yeah.
man. Like he is the most I had to leave this
Well,
job because I couldn't take it anymore.
I know you don't. You know that when you introduce me to people, and you have in the past, I love it when they're super positive around me, and they've got they're just like smooth brained and just
By the
like
way,
all
yes.
good vibes.
Yes. And his buttons are like they're all out there. You don't even have to do it already takes you no time at all to find the buttons, but these are like begging to be touched.
Oh shit, Trevor's dropping Wilson lore.
Yeah.
Wilson will find your buttons and quickly
Yes.
press them and watch. Lick his lips.
It's
all
like
his
he's
buttons are
a
out there.
nice guy. He's just
I
he's just
bet
a
he
person I
is.
can't be around. I just can't be around him. I cannot work with someone like
Brother,
this.
you're terrific, but I feel like I'm on fire being around you. I cannot be.
Yes. Yes. It's like, whatever, keep fighting the good fight, keep being positive, I guess, but not around me.
You made me think of the guy that's like where his like the grind hustle mindset, you know?
He is kind of like that, a little.
But like you're in a bunker, you know?
Oh yeah,
got bunker lighting, you know, the alarm clock goes off and a guy all by himself gets up and he's like, "Let's get it."
Oh
And
yeah,
he's just like filming to no one on his phone.
well, no,
like,
well, yes.
Guys,
Yes.
we're doing 30 push-ups today. Then we're gonna get that cold plunge on, and we can only do cold water because heating is gone, propane's gone, everything's gone. All right, let's get it.
Well, every day in the morning, he would be like, "It's gonna be a great day," like smiling.
I mean, I say that all the time, every day. And of course, I'm being a little facetious when I say
he
it's
is
another
not being
beautiful
facetious.
day on God's green earth.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't say it like that.
Another beautiful day in America on God's green earth.
No, he was just very like, and I was his manager too. So like, he was just.
So you wrote him up. You wrote him up
I didn't
for being
wrote
too
him
chipper.
up. He was so chipper to like he couldn't. What am I trying to say here? He was too ambitious for what this job. Where it's just like, what are you doing this for? What are you gonna get? I'm the man. Like, and I don't know.
Speak on that.
We'll talk about this later because he's gonna find it because I know he listens to all of these. I'm kidding. He doesn't listen to podcasts. That's also it's the idea of listening to people talk is something he just can't. It has to be music.
Well, what does he do? He reads books, I guess.
I don't even think he reads. He's a big Star Wars guy.
He reads news. Oh, what? He's a Star. So he just had a big day yesterday.
Probably.
He's a huge fan of Elon. I got to look at this.
I don't even think he was a huge fan of Elon, but he was just like, this guy's out there and it's just great, I know. Rockets.
I'm thinking, yes, rockets, Star Wars, Judaism, but Jesus.
But more heavily the Jesus thing. And he's also like, he gets sort of like, sensitive about like certain like.
Did he used to have a drinking or drug problem?
He smokes weed.
Okay, so he smokes, but he's also like a Rasta
guy. He like has like a Rasta beanie. Guy. He's like a white hippie Rastafarian kind of a guy also.
Okay, here's my big theory on him. His parents don't love him very much.
If I had to take a wild guess, I would say it's something. There's something there that he's. So there's a darkness inside.
Maybe you introduced me to him and I'm going, how's your relationship with your dad? Where's your dad at? What's going on with that? You know what I get sometimes?
That's the thing. He talks about how his dad is Mormon. I think, or
See,
was
we're getting
Mormon.
there. We're getting there.
Where I'm
Something.
just like,
Yeah.
okay, so you grew up kind of a normal Iowa life, and your dad was Mormon, but kind of like an ex-Mormon, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But again, I didn't want to push too hard on any of that because then it's like I get in trouble.
Well, see what I get sometimes at the bar as I get the person goes, "Oh, you're asking the big questions. You're asking the deep questions. I just want to sit here and drink. I don't want to get into all that."
Oh, like them, they say
They
that to
scratch
you.
at, you know,
Oh
what's
yeah.
going on here?
Were you
Uh,
molested?
yeah, that's one of
Whoa.
my openers.
Yeah.
I'm getting that kind of vibe. And it's okay. Not that that happened to you, but let that it's gonna be okay. You
It's
know,
all part of God's plan.
people think that I love to chop it up and all that. I was recently at a bar, and I was essentially waiting for my ride, waiting for the Uber, right, and just chilling out, drinking a non-alcoholic beverage, waiting. Just I was in the wheelhouse, just waiting for the car, and the guy, it was an older guy, and I'll usually chat it up, but for whatever reason, he caught me off on the wrong moment, and he was like, "You from here?" And I was like, "Yeah, born and raised." And I was like, "That's it." Same question again. I was already clocked. Like, I don't want it. This guy's drunk, and I was like, "Yep." Like, I'm from San Jose. Okay. I was doing those signals,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I have my phone out with the
Yeah.
guy, the Uber guy, like it's searching, and the guy
Yeah.
driving like out, like
Kind of
I'm
trying to lean
leaving.
the screen towards him, like, look at what's going on
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Like, you like it? It's like, yeah, I like it. What do you like about it? I
Oh my God.
said, brother,
It's a place to be.
yeah, I said, love everything. And then even I got mad at myself, and because I was thinking of things to say, and I started laughing because I was like, what? Because I was like, I can't help myself. I was like, well, I was gonna say the people, but sometimes not so much. And I was like, why am I even adding like fodder to this? Like, what the fuck am I doing right now? I'm giving him like an in to talk more. And I
Yeah.
was like, I just keep it simple, Wilson. God damn it. And he was like, kind of like, he did the like, speak on that. And I was like, I had to backtrack and go, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was like, God damn it. And I had to reshut it. And then what did he say? God, he had some other stuff. And then eventually it was just kind of like, I think he finally took the hint of me because I kept on just looking right at the phone. And not doing anything else, but just looking at a car moving across a line during neighborhoods. Like that was the most interesting thing I've ever seen in my life. Interesting. It's 10 minutes away still. Nice.
Was it a bathroom you could have gone into, like at the bar, or was it
What am I
closed?
gonna hide? I'm gonna hide
Yes.
there.
Yes. Not
What
hide,
the heck?
break it up by like
Yeah, an
going to the
old
bathroom and
man
coming.
is talking to me. I just was like, he just something about. He was like, I'm here for work,
Okay.
and that's supposed to be go. What do you do? But I said, oh, that's cool. I think he asked me what I did, and I was like, nothing worth talking about. Hit him with one of those.
Oh, jeez.
What the fuck am I? I'm gonna get into it now. Look at the phone, man. Car's coming. And to be fair, if it had been probably anybody else, I would have probably chatted it up and canceled the car ride. But for some reason, this guy, you know what it was? There was a thirst in his eyes of like, no one's talked to me at this bar all night. And guess what?
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
take my shot. It was one of those. The eyes, he was looking upon me with an Ed Ferrara hunger. That's a reference to a previous episode. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And so I was just like, okay. There's a little tinge. He was an older man. I'm like, I'm going to be here someday. I hope I'm not the older guy that's like, you born and raised here. I was, when he said, I was like, I don't want to talk about this. I
You
think
ever
he
watched
also
wrestling?
added, if you want to hear me talk at length, I have a podcast for you.
Yeah, you should.
He did say, I think he was kind of like couching it himself, where he was like, when I travel, I talk to everybody about like the city, like I ask everybody what it's like, And I think I hit him with that's fun.
Cool story, bro.
I didn't say that. That's mean. That's
millennial
disrespectful
language.
of the elders. That's what. Are you millennial, Trevor?
Yeah.
Is it true what they say about millennials?
We got huge dicks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Back to the book. Ed wants to talk about the transfers. And he starts talking about the principal. He's like, that green is slick. She's using death as disguise for another transfer. And she's like, what are you talking about? Do you know her? And Ed goes, I know her on paper. That tells me all I have to know about a principal. And I was like, who is Ed? Who is this guy? What is his position in the school system? Lane's phone buzzes. Bzz, bzz. It's Mick. She goes, I'm going to take this phone call. I'll get you a scotch. Mick, her ex-husband, is calling her with an update on Jason, her son. It was a little scuffle about a property issue. He says, he told his son, you just have to stand your ground sometimes. Now these other kids know not to mess with them. They just go back and forth. He's just got to keep his nose clean. She goes, okay, let me know when you see him. And he goes, he's with me right now. And she's like, oh, the son's picking my ex-husband again, his dad. And she goes, well, don't you have work? And he goes, no, I stopped working. The orchestra started without her. She's like sitting in the couch near the ladies' room. She's just sitting there sad. And so, yeah, those are my notes on the chat where it's just like rehash. We kind of already established Ed, you want to give points to Sean for like, okay, he's just going back to hitting these things about the affair and Ed and the work love thing and the Jason and the Mick of it all. But we still don't know much about Lane. I guess she doesn't like her office. We know that. She eats eggplant panini. We know that. And she listens to classical music. There's nothing much else that kind of colors her personality. She's kind of always just like a lot of Sean characters, like, ugh, I don't want to deal with this. She's like overwhelmed.
Just like him.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do. Okay. I'm trying to plan this because you want to get this done. So I'm trying to. Let's end on this. Okay. It's tough because some of these chapters are short. Okay. We'll see how we go here. Because at the end of chapter 8, we're on chapter 17. At the end of chapter 18, I wrote, I hate this. I have no idea where this is going. Because I don't know these people or care about them. Why do we care about these transfers? Because, yeah, it takes until... That's on page 96. It takes about until I think we're in the 120s, maybe, before Sean is like, okay, here's what's going on with the transfers. But even that, it's kind of just like another weird little thing. And yes, at some point in the book, I do write, okay, here are the storylines in the plots going on right now in this book. And I got to tell you, Trevor, I flipped through a little bit, just kind of catching a piece here or there. I have no. There's a character we haven't even still met yet. It just. I'm reading it going, what the fuck is going on in this book? What is this fucking book? Which makes me intrigued because I get to, mock it later.
Sure.
So Lane goes into school and she's like, that's a victory. Ugh. She doesn't want to do her singular job, transfers. More transfers are in the folder or in the bin. What does she call it? The folders are in the bin. She's sad about her son choosing his dad over her. She's catatonic. She's got a grilled chicken wrap and a sparkling water. So she eats healthy. Sean said that she keeps fit. Eggplant
A lot of people
panini,
eating
a grilled
book.
chicken wrap. She also has a box of pita crackers and a tub of hummus. So
we should create all the food from this book.
Do a transfer YouTube video of we're gonna eat like Lane. Eating like Lane.
Yeah. Lunch with Lane.
I eat everything Lane Waterman eats in the book The Transfer. Eggplant panini, grilled chicken wrap, a glass of wine, listening to classical music, a glass of Camus Cabernet. When we get the Workers Club credit card, I will definitely buy an $80 bottle of Camus Cabernet from Target.
Is that happening?
I'm not going to use my real money. We're always talking about it because we just got to figure out how to commit fraud. Like, how do you get it where you don't have to pay that money back?
you can just do that now, I guess. Fraud.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to say. Write off. But then people are like, well, you still got to pay. Well, I don't want to pay that. I just want to eat into the bankruptcy. She's got the hummus, right? Now it's time to get Alana. So she goes into the cafeteria. And then Sean writes, and encountered the lunch aide she met yesterday. It's not a lunch. What are we talking about? It's a teacher. The person literally said, that's my student. Will you bring her back to class? It's not a lunch monitor. It's not a lunch aide. Stop referring to the teacher. She encountered the lunch aide she met yesterday on her way to the calf. Trevor, have you ever referred to a cafeteria as the calf?
I think that's what Gen Z is saying these days.
CAF.
I'll meet you at the calf. No cap.
The calf. This is what I'm talking about.
Like a cow.
Sean Oliver is just too cute by like 2 for me. Like all of a sudden he'll just drop something in there, like the carrots with the caramel. And I'm just like, what the fuck? This has to be a singular experience. Like he must say calf. He must have looked at somebody at some point and been like, meet you at the calf. He tipped his little pork pie hat. Hi there. Weren't you Alana's lunch teacher? That's also not a thing. Lunch teacher?
Yeah, that what?
This is where we went back on the Sophie's Journal stuff. We were like, it sounds like he worked at a school, but doesn't remember anything or has some construed version of it. Like he was like a helper? I was like, I have a limited experience in the education system, and I was like, I feel like
he was a student.
They were like, Sean, we brought you in the principal's office today because you keep referring to the cafeteria as the calf, and you're calling a lot of teachers lunch teachers when you know full well that they are full employed teachers at this school, and they've asked you to stop calling the cafeteria calf.
Well, that was a roast for one of the heavier set teachers. It's like, what are you, a lunch teacher?
Yeah, I know what you teach. Fucking lunch.
This dude should have been on Kill Tony.
The fact that I can picture Sean on Kill Tony and loving it and being like, not only would he love it, he'd be like, I'm providing the liberal side of things.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Right? Yes. You don't
I'm
even know.
Push back on Tony a little bit.
Yeah. Oh,
Tony,
I guess that's
Canada
what we're doing.
isn't a shit.
Maybe we should be saying that about Israel. Well, that'd be nice if maybe Ukraine could get a little help.
I don't think Tony even knows what's going on in Israel.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. You don't think he's keeping up on the news?
I don't think.
I just thought of the saddest thing that could be going on with Tony Hinchcliffe. The only news he
about it.
gets are from watching the like little YouTube world of like the kids that make up they like recap all the Manosphere podcasts and like all the drama in those things.
Oh,
those
yeah.
guys,
Yeah,
that little
yeah.
world.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that he watches. Is all those little channels that get like 1,000 views, and then it's just like, yeah. So today, Joe Rogan got schooled by Shane Gillis.
Oh, yeah.
And then they play the clip and they're like, so here's Shane just absolutely roasting Joe.
You think he listens to podcast cringe?
I don't know what that is.
He's like a too lazy to try type. He's Australian.
Should we be letting them cover our American comedy scene?
Only if he agrees with my side, which he mostly does.
What's he like? Right, crikey. Here we go.
Yeah.
Tim Dillon today.
Well, he refers to Joe Rogan as a tall and funny scientist. Get it? Because he's not. Because he's short and unfunny and doesn't know any shit about anything. Well, no, I think Tony's political view, it's all just comes from like talking to like Rogan and like being in the green room at the mothership. They all shoot the shit about like how stupid woke people are, I guess.
I'm picturing
right?
the conversation they probably had about the what was the drug that Joe Rogan got through?
Oh, Ibogaine.
Ibogaine.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Ibogaine.
I'm sure Hinchcliffe just, I mean, he at least knew about the Trump thing, the meeting and going, that's right, motherfucker. Getting shit done.
Yeah.
And he's just probably taking it as a dub, as they say.
Oh, yeah. It's like we're close to success. These are the people we run with.
Now we're turning the podcast into the thing I was making fun of. I did catch wind that Shane Gillis was like, why did you text him about free healthcare?
Oh, yeah. Bulldozed right past that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there's demons.
Also, people need to work for stuff. If you give people free healthcare, they're going to go to the emergency room just constantly for free shit.
I like the idea of Shane Gillis being like, well, he's he's got absolute dog shit opinions, and I think he's a dummy on that regard. Or as Shane Gillis once put it when he was making fun of Trump, he looked at Joe Rogan and went, oops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's he was like, that's our president. Oops.
That was good. Shane has to know that when he
I just like that he goes on there. Is he going on there just to fucking needle him? Because that is funny. I mean, but I don't know. Going in, I don't know.
He's feeding the sharks the too lazy to tries every time he goes on
the
Rogan.
thing I'm talking about, like the world I'm talking about, where they're like,
he's like, oh, they're gonna get so much content out of this.
That's
I'm gonna make them a bunch of money.
We talk about being niche on here. That's crazy that there's a whole community devoted to like stand-up drama, essentially.
This was all born out of like Red Bar.
You think
Red
that's
Bar
what
did
it
this
is?
stuff first? Yeah. Well, Red Bar was the original guy that was just like spent all of his time on the radio for hours and hours being like, Kill Tony sucks, Joe Rogan sucks, these people suck, everyone sucks. And like constantly
should send Larry a Red Bar video, because if Larry thinks I get too in the weeds on things, Red Bar spends 15 minutes zooming in on a guy's face going, look at this. Look at
it. It's hilarious. The fool sip.
That's it. Larry just writes back, yeah, but he's funny.
Yeah, exactly. Red Bar's funny.
Which your mileage may vary. I was like, I know, I understand. I was like, I get it. Yeah. I appreciated somebody looking at somebody's face for 10 minutes going, look at him. Look at that face. That Joel McHale thing is funny. It's genuinely funny, him breaking down Joel McHale in that cooking show.
Yes. It's that's like
because he
that's
is
the spirit
saying
of Red Bar,
shitty.
is that he takes something that no one would have had any idea or given a shit about, that would have just been lost to time. But for whatever reason, him and his wife watched it and were like, we think this is like stupid and funny, and then they
Well,
drag it out on their
I
show.
probably would have watched it and been like, "Oh, Joe McHale's kind of being domineering." But then when he really stacks it all up, you're like, "God, he is being fucking. He's trying to like run the fucking show."
Yeah. And then he
Especially
goes
when you have
over
a
to
cook telling him things, a
yeah.
chef,
Yeah.
and Joe McHale's just like, "No."
He's like, do you have any ghee? He's like, well, actually, we don't really use ghee. It's
I
actually
mean,
kind
yeah,
of like a
that's right up
fad.
my
Yeah.
alley when
Yeah.
somebody's like nitpicking an expert.
Yeah. Yes. And then he goes, boom, steak and
Which
eggs.
is why this show is great. We're not nitpicking experts. These guys aren't great. No, I don't think we've. There's times when we've read these books, Trevor, where I'm like, wait, is this good? Actually, we had a big debate about Mick Foley, the wrestler. He wrote a fiction book, and we were like, oh, is he being? Now I've lost my words here. Is he being? Oh, jeez. I'm so mad at myself. I've lost the word we specifically used at the time.
Mick Foley, is he being?
He's mankind. He's the guy that fell off the cell.
Yeah.
Okay. He wrote a fiction book that was very like I'm just gonna fucking rude and crude. I'll say that. Is he being rude and crude as in like artistically?
Oh, sure.
If Fleer was here, he'd know exactly what word we used at the time. Fucking hell. But or is this just him like he just thinks he's not intentional? Yeah, is it intentionality? Is he intentionally writing like if he is?
Oh, now I have the word too. Fuck. I can't think of it.
I want to keep saying
inflammatory.
No, it's not inflammatory. I want to keep saying progressive. That is not the word. That's when my brain keeps screaming at me. Say progressive. It's not progressive. If I looked up one of those show descriptions, wait, I probably dropped it in there at some point. Obnoxious is another word my brain is screaming out at me. This is what happens when you drink. Look, I was expecting Larry to be on. I'm drinking gin and Red Bull for Larry.
The things you do.
The things I do. And I had just told him recently, he was talking about a Red Bull and text, and I was like, I just don't do Red Bull and alcohol. And then I was like, oh, I feel like shit today. Maybe I'll drink a Red Bull and this will be funny, right? So the point is, we've read some of these books and we think, oh, are they reaching a level either intentionally or unintentionally where actually it's good? Usually it's met with groans when I go and I say to Gus or Larry, is this good? Wait, is this actually good? Like they might hit upon something accidentally, or was it intentional? Is this what we're talking about with Red? Wait, what were we talking about? What got us on this?
I don't remember exactly.
You're the sober one. God damn you.
Yeah,
Trevor.
that doesn't mean I have a good memory because I don't take Alpha Brain. I haven't reached my full potential.
Should we talk about that quickly? Where do you
Alpha
stand
Brain?
on the Onion finally getting hold of InfoWars?
I don't think they're going to do anything funny with it. It doesn't
You don't think so?
already kind of doesn't seem like they have a plan or they know what they're doing. It's just like Tim Heidecker doing an Alice Jones impression, but he's like kind of winging it. They don't really. I feel like they could do something. It's fertile ground for sure, and I'm hoping that they do something like cool with it. But I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess. If what I've seen so far hasn't
I watched
tickled
the
me.
30-minute video. I think Tim Heidecker is very good at like pinpointing, like when he did the Kill Tony thing or the Joe Rogan's.
I thought his Kill Tony thing was bad too. I don't think that captured the essence of why Kill Tony sucks.
Well, I think part of the Kill Tony, is that you can't really
because it's like Tony doesn't do that where he goes, next, boo. It's like it's more
I
about
mean,
the
there.
ego.
Yes,
It's yeah.
yes, he does. Isn't about like shooting them down. It
Yeah.
is in the
It is
end,
kind of that's a
but
small part of the show, but it's more about like
no.
the overinflated ego and like
Yes, he. What's
yeah,
funny
he
about the
missed
Kill
the
Tony
mark on the
thing
Kill Tony
is that
thing.
he is. Tony considers himself like a kingmaker, a tastemaker,
Yes. Yes.
and but he's like, as people have noted, it seems to be like he wants to like start a freak show, like a
Yeah.
carnival freak show,
Yes. But
and
also
that's
Tim Heidecker's probably not going to be touching that because
exactly Tim
yeah.
is handcuffed
Yes, by his
because
audience.
yes, what he wants to do, like if he wanted to really set, he would have somebody on there being incredibly racist,
Yes.
saying
Yes.
incredibly racist stuff, and then Hinchcliffe guffawing, or him as Hinchcliffe guffawing, or like what would be the satire would be is having somebody that's literally just like a head on a wheelchair
Yes.
doing this
Yeah.
like doing a minute, and then
Well,
doing
that
like a minute on like trans people, and then Tony Hinchcliffe throwing a little golden book at its head
yeah.
and being
Well,
like,
they did
"You're
that
gonna be on
on
Madison Square Garden, baby. You've got
they
it."
on Legion of Skanks, they had Tony on, and this was like the past couple of months, maybe back in like
Yeah.
September. They had Tony Hinchcliffe on Legion of Skanks,
Yeah.
and to sort of fuck with him, to kind of make fun of him, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do like a little Kill Tony here. We're doing our own one." And then they
Oh
did like
shit.
one or two fake contestants, and then they were like, "Here, bring him out." And then they wheeled out a guy in a full body cast that was just like
Right. Yes. He was
into
like,
the mic.
"Girls are in men's
He
bathrooms."
he couldn't even say anything. He
Oh,
couldn't
you
say
can
a
say
word. Yeah, he's just like moaning.
and they just keep throwing stuff at him. Yes,
Yeah,
that's what That's what I said. Yeah, like I look, mine was better. You get to put a head.
I
Tim
thought
Heidecker
the
has a head on the wheelchair. Yeah, or
yeah
body cast. Body cast, just that guy can recover. You want somebody that's crippled for life. You want somebody that's
yeah that's
like,
true.
or like somebody that has no eyeballs.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
uh, just a deformed. Uh, yeah, that is, yeah. And then Tony just, yes, it is. It's so funny. Like, yeah, I'm thinking right now about the Kitchen Nightmares. If you go and you look at like the hits and misses of Kitchen Nightmares,
oh yeah,
well over like 70%. They were so in debt anyways that this is like a Hail Mary. They closed, a year
yeah.
after. Maybe like 10 are still around. The Kill Tony stuff, like those guys, it's not like who's knocking on David Lucas's door, who's knocking on
Yeah,
like the little guy with the glasses, you know what I mean?
they're
Whatever his
producing
fucking
flash in
name
the
was.
pan stuff that makes it big within their ecosystem that they've created, but
Right.
no one's breaking out into like real legit show business. No
Yeah,
one's
exactly. Yeah, no
yeah,
one's it's not like going on Johnny Carson and then like NBC's like,
yes.
we have a great sitcom and it's going to be your name and you're going to get to do all your racist trans jokes on here, or about how
It
you look like a little boy but you fuck like
yeah.
a man.
Or like when like the Kill Tony subreddit, they're like do fan casting for like who they want to be on the show, and someone was like, "Oh, dude, Danny McBride would totally that would be so fucking hilarious. He could be in character as blah blah blah." And it's
Yeah,
like
because he has to be his worst character to make
yeah,
it like yeah, yeah, yeah.
but also like Danny McBride is not in the same stratosphere as he is. The Venn diagram are two separate circles. They're not. Danny McBride is an actual real show business. He is one of HBO's main players. Like he's, I don't know. There's levels, and Danny McBride is far above. Kill Tony is just, it is what it is. But I don't think
I was I
it
wouldn't say
translates to any
enamored.
kind
I
of real
definitely
mainstream
liked the
success.
premise of stand-ups watching other stand-ups for like a minute
Yes,
and
the
just
premise is
riffing or
great, but
whatever.
it needs to
I
be
don't, and I
not
also like
him.
roasting. Like there's an element to that. Like it could
Yeah,
work. Tony has done something bizarre with it
yeah,
where it's like whatever. But like look, I'm not gonna that when Shane Gillis did Donald Trump and what's his name, Adam
Ray did
Adam
Biden.
Ray did Biden. That was good, but that's also it's all hinging on them two going back and forth.
Yeah,
I think like all those episodes work, like where it's more about not what's going on with the kill Tony of it all. It's Adam Ray's doing a bit or something like that. Well, it's like the Adam Ray thing, like he parlayed it into success. That's what you know what I mean, and it's so fun when those guys do find success where they kind of go, I'm not really like part of that. Like,
yes, they have to distance themselves. They have to
like I saw Adam Ray is clearly in the trailer for the new Jackass movie.
Oh, okay.
And would Johnny Knoxville go on Kill Tony? Yes. Would he find some of these people funny? And he's not even a stand-up.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I assume he would be like if they were doing like David Lucas was doing any kind of bit or whatever, he'd be like, why are you being mean to those people? Like, why are you punching down?
Yeah.
What was that?
Dude, he should go on with his dirty grandpa makeup on. That would slay.
There is a thing. Didn't Shane Gillis recently say that he specifically tries to steer clear of racially charged any kind of material that could be taken the wrong way by the mothership crowd because they seem too amped up for it, and so he specifically now is censoring himself because he doesn't trust the audience to take it as like what he's doing.
Yeah,
I think they're just like amped up to be like, oh hell yeah, this is validating my worldview. And it's also like the slur finally.
If you want a guaranteed kill, you can just go on stage at the mothership and like feed the sharks. But it's like, where's the fun in that? I'm trying to like cut my teeth here still, even as Shane Gillis to like get better. How am I going to do that if I'm like debasing myself on stage at the mothership? Be like the N-word.
People ripping their shirts off, fucking ripping the chairs from the floor, just like, this is what I want in comedy.
Well, and then any crowd member, someone would do that in the crowd, and then they would get tackled by a Navy SEAL.
The bouncers.
Yes.
That's right.
That's the other thing. It seems like hostile in there, right? From what people have described. It's like,
it's crazy to me that Joe Rogan has built up this whole thing. Like if he would have just been the Fear Factor guy, the news radio guy, and then UFC guy, and then kept his mouth fucking shut, or even just kept it to like aliens.
Yeah.
But he had to fucking get too big for his britches. And now he's going to be known as like the dumbest motherfucker on the planet.
Well, I was listening to somebody today. Oh God. It was Sam Cedar. I forget.
You love Sammy Seed.
I do. I like him. Maybe it wasn't. Someone was bringing up basically that. God damn it! What was it? Oh yes, they were talking about the Doge. They're talking about Doge and how Doge came in and they just like blew everything up and like fucked all this shit up.
Yeah.
And Doge was Elon Musk's pet project. He was obsessed with it. He was obsessed with USAID. And if you go back to the timeline of like Elon Musk's Twitter, like when he started tweeting about USAID, all of that started after this guy, Mike Benz, went on the Joe Rogan Experience and was saying all of this stuff about how corrupt USAID is and about how it's this horrible money laundering scheme and blah, 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 like completely demonizing it.
Well, that's established on Rogan's thing where something like that will happen, and then the news will hit Rogan. Like, we spent $3 trillion on this now because of this mistake or this fuck up. Well, how did that ever? I can't believe something like that would happen, Jamie. Pull that like.
Oh
I
yeah,
found out recently that they have an AI sponsorship and they use AI.
Perplexity. Yep. He goes, Jamie, pull that up in Perplexity.
Why
Our
is he so
sponsor.
obsessed with AI? I mean,
Because
other
he
than
wants
he's
to
a
live
dumb guy.
forever. He wants to live forever. He's
Why
obsessed. He
okay,
does not want
there
to
is
die.
a lane. There is a lane for a guy like the UK's full of it, of like presenters, of like people that are just like a known figure that are on your TV, the rate, whatever.
Yeah.
And their whole thing is they've got a wit about them or they've got some kind of personality about them. And look, it can go sideways, Jimmy Savile. But like
What
I
did he
said,
do?
Joe Rogan just did the Fear Factor news, like a sitcom guy that ended up hosting a reality show and then had a little podcast where he talked about aliens. People would be like, he would die, and people would have been like, what a wonderful young man. Oh, then people loved him for the Carlos Mencia stuff. At
Yes,
least
that
if you
was
were
what
like
got me interested.
at
Like,
least if you and
I
I were
loved it.
like,
This
yes.
juicy comedy drama. He's taking you behind the curtain, which is what the
It would've
appeal
kept
of
it-
all those podcasts was in the
Do you-
first place.
Has
was
anyone
like,
talked to Carlos? Carlos Mencia should be doing like a victory lap of like, this guy's an asshole. Like he should be on every podcast being like, this guy has fucked up our country. All I did was do, and I got fucking rung up for whatever. I fucking got a joke, whatever. I ripped off a joke.
I do
This
believe
fucking
what
guy,
he was doing was bad and needed
the
to be stopped.
do.
Not the do, but
Just
the
the
joke
show. I never
stealing. He
watched
was a
an
legit
episode of.
actual like
Oh, I didn't keep up
joke
on that.
thief, like serial, like was fucking up the Comedy Store. But then, yeah, Joe Rogan kind of used that.
Did Robin Williams ever steal from him?
Oh,
Did Robin Williams? Robin Williams. It was like this,
Oh,
where there's a
did
guy
he?
on stage, and then you pan over to Carlos Mencia watching him and going, I'm gonna steal that. Then you pan even further behind him, and Robin Williams is watching Carlos Mencia going,
Oh.
it's a Russian doll of theft. I like that now that Robin Williams died. People are like, he didn't steal. Okay, it's just like Osmo. He went to so many comedy shows, and you just like you watch so much comedy, it just becomes like in
Yeah.
your brain. And you just
Yeah.
because for a while, for a while it was straight up Robin Williams steals bits from guys and puts them on his specials,
Yeah.
and then now it's kind of like smoothed out to like, oh, linear thinking, same premises. He's not doing like any deep bits. He's just kind of doing like he's doing his bits where he does it's the nugget of a thing, but it's not like exactly like the guy.
Yeah. You know what? This is a little bit veering off, but like Robin Williams was the first guy in my lifetime, when it became this phenomenon of the people having this parasocial relationship to someone's death, like a celebrity death.
Yeah.
Like people really got into Robin Williams when he died, of being like,
You knew people that got into Robin Williams when he died.
well, no, not even getting into it, just the way that people talked about him, the way that people were posting about Robin Williams after he died, and how deep and into it. I'm not using my words properly here. I guess.
You think people were posing a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe not posing.
Maybe
but it was
because
just
of
a
your age
strange-
group and they weren't as
that's probably
in
it.
the wheelhouse like of his like me like seeing Doubtfire, Aladdin in the theater, like all those movies in the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, like, well, this is the comedy giant of my youth. Like this is the guy.
No, the guy was Jim Carrey.
He was also big, but I mean,
Yeah.
look, I also saw Father's Day in the theater with him and Billy Crystal. And boy, when that Mel Gibson cameo shows up, people loved it. The fucking roof blew off. Mel Gibson's being funny. Have you seen Father's Day?
No.
That is a movie where Billy Crystal and Robin Williams have both been contacted by a woman that their son that has run away might be one of theirs. She's never told. This is news to them.
Yeah.
And of course, they're an odd couple. Billy Crystal's very straight laced, and Robin Williams is quite the goofy guy. And they're at a concert, and there's like a piercing hut or tent or whatever, like a vendor, and it's Mel Gibson. And he's like, "You guys here to get pierced? Tattooed or whatever the fuck?" He's got like the thing. He's got like a chain connected to like his,
Yeah.
It's funny. But I'm just realizing now that Broken Flowers also is Bill Murray's. A woman tells Bill Murray, "Your son. I'm not telling you that you have a son. He's grown. He's run away." What a great. I need to write something with that. The son has run away.
Yeah.
Who's the dad? Insert comedy guy. Figure out the pathos.
David Lucas.
Finally, the David Lucas vehicle we've all been looking for. And he's like,
Hans Kim.
"How fat can he be? This boy must be big." Does David Lucas talk about his weight?
He talks about other people's weight. I don't think he self-deprecates.
Interesting.
I don't think he does the self-deprecating stuff. His whole thing is like just roasting other people, and he's really good at it too.
I love that. What again, this speaks to Tony Hinchcliffe. Picking a guy and it's like, "What's your thing?" Roasting. Are you good at it? Not really. My claim to fame will be that Harlan Williams absolutely destroys me.
Yeah.
Oh, Harlan Williams, the world famous roaster?
Yeah.
On all those roast specials they did?
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Harlan Jeff Ross Williams.
The drinking pee guy from Dumb and Dumber.
I showed that recently to my child.
Why? That scene?
I was like, "What do you think about this?" And she was, "I don't get it."
Okay.
Just wanted to see how it played with a child.
What is your daughter, Bear Grylls? She's like,
Well,
"What's
Bear
wrong with
Grylls
that?
would
That
have
seems
loved-
normal."
Bear
to me."
Grylls watched that and went, "It's good for you if you boil it enough." He's weirdly British now. "It's good for you if you boil." He's a Beatle. He's from Liverpool. "It's good for you if you boil it enough."
Do it. Would you like to
My
try some
favorite Bear
LSD?
Grylls thing is a guy did a thing. You've seen this, right? Where
Maybe.
Bear Grylls in an episode jumped a ravine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "This here is 100 meters. I got to, the only way through is forward." And he fucking jumps it. And a guy went to that exact location and then looked down, and it's not very much. And then he looked, and there's like a road, a highway, like 100, like not far, like 100 yards away.
That's funny.
And he's just like, and then the guy was like, "I'm just gonna walk over here about 5 feet," and he just like stepped over, like, "Yeah, it's not anything crazy."
Well, it's a show. They gotta.
I know, but it did make me think, fuck, why is this guy doing this to him? So he's like, "I'm eating this. I found a cow dung, and if you dig into the cow dung, you'll find the maggots you need for protein."
Yeah.
It's like, why? This seems like a kink at this point.
It's a fantasy. It's a show. It's a survivalist thing.
The guy, he's like, "We're gonna make a survival show." And they're like, "Okay, good. What's the pitch?" "I'm gonna eat the fucking most. I'm gonna drink and eat the most disturbing shit you've ever seen."
It's reverse Fear Factor.
Let's get a Fear Factor going where Bear Grylls destroys everybody. Where people are like, "Oh no, cow penis," and he's like, he's already eaten it. They're like, "The competition hasn't started, Bear. Settle down." Okay, should we knock out one more thing, one more chapter? This book will take forever, but that would be funny if somebody sees
my ass is all sweaty.
The transfer is usually like at most it's like 10 parts, right? If it's a longer book. Somebody sees Sean Oliver, The Transfer, 20 parts? Why? Why did it take them? You know why? Because Larry's not reading it. So Trevor and I are left to do our
torture
bits.
him.
We're gonna skip up. I mean, look, you said your ass is wet, which is Look, I like to get to the 2-hour mark. Look, I'd go longer if I could. You know me. I'll go all
I know.
day long. I know
You want to
know.
be Rogan so bad.
No, I want to be Red Bar where I spend 17 hours. Red Bar, a guy I'm fine with, but you love, who goes 17. Is he dead? Did you figure it out? Last time we
He
talked,
might
you
as
were
well
like, he
be.
might be dead. So he hasn't posted.
He hasn't gone live since, you know what? He hasn't gone live since a week or two before Charlie Kirk.
What?
Yeah.
And people are paying the subscription?
I am still. The
But I mean,
backlog, dude.
but
I
that was
still
his money.
watch.
That's how he makes his money. That
That's
people
how he makes
pay
his
to
money, yes.
get the. Is the
He's
like
never known another
is the
thing.
community concerned?
Yeah.
Has
We
anyone
post
said
about it.
anything? Is like the wife been like, he's fine?
Yeah, little hints and like, a person heard through another person that maybe that will pop up on like the subreddit every once in a while.
That he's like
It's
fine?
like,
Or he's
my
sick, or
friend said
what?
that they saw him and Jules in London or something. And someone else said that, oh yeah, Jules recently changed her Apple Music ID to her from Jules David to Jules Felker, which is her
Oh
maiden name. So
my
people were like, "Oh my God, are they
God.
getting divorced?" It's like they give
Oh Lord,
they
yeah,
don't
they're
give
deep.
anybody anything. They are like
They're
off
deep in
of the
it.
grid. Yeah.
I'll say
Well, people
this.
are searching for anything at all, any
I'll say
nugget of
this.
information because they give us nothing.
I don't know this Red Bar guy well, but I
Yeah,
feel
okay.
like he'd be a guy that would be like, you get what you get when you get it, and you'll like
Oh
what
yeah,
you get
that's
when
what
you
he
get
is.
it.
But also he has health problems. So what's likely?
does?
People also think that he might be blind right now because he was having eye problems.
That's why he's zooming in on the faces.
Yeah.
Oh no. Is that why his wife left him? You're too blind. I'm sorry. You might as well be the drummer for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Is it John Dees? No.
I
D
pray
Madness.
that our number one fan, Colin, is as into stand-up comedy as we are. That he's just a pig in shit right now, where he's like, they're hitting them all. They're covering everything. I love it. We were in the middle of chapter 17.
Let's fucking finish it.
Hold on, let's finish it. Because that's okay. Like a half hour ago, she was in the calf.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, her class is right here. This is what the lunch teacher says. And then she's like, oh, she's absent? And she goes, no, she transferred. What are we doing? What is this conversation between two adults? Hi, are you Alana's lunch teacher? Yes. Where is she? Her class is right here. She's not there. Yeah, she transferred. Are these two dumb people?
Yeah.
Is the oxygen not reaching their brain? Hi, where's Alana? You're her lunch teacher. Yes, I am. Where's her class? It's right here. Where's she? Her class. She's transferred. She gone. Thank you. Do you know why? No, I don't. So
keep reading.
remember,
Let's go.
By the way, no.
This game is ending.
I'm taking it in because you have to remember, Lane, the guidance counselor of the school, is responsible for the transfers. So do you remember where she's always staring at the folders in the transfer bin? She's like, oh, I should look at those. And yep, Alana's there. Which is like, oh my God in heaven. Alana was proficient on the test scores. Remember, that's a big thing. They're color coded on this spreadsheet where it's like green and there's a lot more red than green. Okay. Bad students transfer out. That seems to be the thing. But now she's like, wow, why did the principal want to like get the uncle out of the school? And why did Green say she couldn't remember anything about the kid being hard and shit? And then she thinks about Uncle Raoul and the assistant principal Singh being like, let's get him out of here. So she goes to see Green. And then there's David Singh, the assistant principal. Can I help you? No. What's up? Just want to talk to Green. What about? A matter for Miss Green. I don't know how many assistant principals you've met in your life, Trevor.
So many.
This is how he's described. He has cufflinks with a deep blue stone in them. He's also wearing heavy cologne. Nothing unique, nothing impressive. Department store cologne. Probably a sale under $100.
Mm-hmm.
Danced an imperfect tango with the expensive cufflinks. Was the perfect combo if you wanted to know David Singh. So okay, so we've got our information. If you want to know David Singh, you need to know this. He had ornate, jeweled cufflinks with an on-sale department store cologne that he's wearing a little heavy. They're not matching up. She's like, cheap but expensive. That's David Singh. Are you picturing him?
No, I'm watching Cavs Pistons on my phone.
Fucking Trevor. This is like Gus when
I
he's
can't, dude. I'm going.
This is like when Gus
Yeah,
is.
well, you
We'll
can't-
be
you
talking
gotta
about the book.
speed
No,
read this
no,
shit,
no.
man.
This is about like
You
with
gotta
Gus, and then he'll be
go.
like, "And that's what we're doing with Darby Allin." And it's like he's watching Dynamite.
Go, read.
I'm doing it, Trevor. He's
Fast.
by the way, Trevor's smiling. He's got his little smile on. He's fucking giving me a hard time. David Singh calls Raul a kook. What does he say? David Singh says, I was just on the phone with your supervisor who is upstairs in my office. Join me. And I'm like, oh, Ed, right? By the way, again, to note the layout, the blueprint of the school, the assistant principal's office is not near the principal's office. It's upstairs on another floor.
Just like my school.
Is that how it was?
No.
Yeah. Which again, why is that upstairs? Okay. And then again, the guidance counselor is in the basement. I don't know how many. Is this Wayside Stories? How many floors is this? Did you
crazy,
do you know that book?
It's bananas. Wait, oh yeah, love it.
Keep
reading.
You didn't read that book.
Keep reading.
You didn't read that book, Trevor.
Keep
Did you read
fucking
Wayside
reading. No, I
Stories
didn't
as a
read
child?
Wayside Stories.
Trevor, what books have you read in your life? Be honest, right now.
All the Harry Potters, all the
You did not
series
read all
of
the Harry
Unfortunate
Potters.
Events. Yes, I did. Actually, that's not true. I didn't read the 7th one. I tapped out. Couldn't do it.
Say I know. All the Lemony Snickets. Is that true?
Yes, all of those for sure.
Okay,
I was obsessed.
Let's get this succinct on this. How many books have you read after you turned 25?
Oh, less than 10. Possibly less than 5.
What were the 5?
That book I was talking about last time about BPD.
Big Penis.
The Black Pill. I read the book that you told me to read about QAnon. That was great. Loved it.
It is a good book.
It's awesome. Harris Whittles' sister's book that she wrote about her brother. Boy, it's probably it, dog.
So Lane goes to Xenia, the receptionist, and is like, I need to know where Alana went. They headed to Pennsylvania with the green. Actually, there's one other address I need you to get, she says to the receptionist. Bum, bum, bum. And just as a teaser for next week, David Singh held the door open. Yep, we're following up. She went up the stairs to talk to David Singh.
Whoa.
Chapter 18. And that's on page 92. This is a 350 page book, something like that. Trevor, you got to start getting your druthers about you. Trevor, sit back down. Say goodbye. Be polite.
Goodbye.
What are you doing? Like, what do you have to go? Like, what do you have to go do?
I'm hot and uncomfortable.
I'm flashing
I
back
need
to when you were in
shower.
the shop. It's nothing important. I'm just hot right now. Take off your fucking hoodie.
Then I would have to take the
What is
headphones
it?
off.
What is it? Take off your clothes, Trevor. These are simple solutions. Let's strip down. Oh shit! I saw tit.
I
All
want
right.
to watch basketball.
Oh,
I want to take a shower.
Dad, I
That's
just
all I
want to
wanna
watch
do.
basketball. And
Maybe
be in my
if
gym shorts.
I had more time tonight, I would be able to edit.
You picked this
certain
time.
podcasts that we recorded all the way back in January. It still
Oh,
hasn't
yeah,
released
I
yet.
know the radio. Yeah. Trevor, look. I'm gonna watch the Napa Boys tonight. I think I'm gonna watch
Okay.
the Napa Boys. Do you know what the Napa Boys is?
No.
Let me tell you what the Napa Boys
Did they
is.
love tools in automotive
Napa.
parts?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I got you. I was like, no, Napa Valley, the wine. It's made by comedians that you like.
Okay.
And the idea is that it's a film made in a universe that's like you know how there's like a million American Pie movies?
Who are these comedians that I like?
What's the a lot of whitest not white sorry, a lot of birthday boys people? It's birthday
Okay.
boys adjacent.
Are
How
these
about
people
that?
comedians?
Yes.
That are in comedy. Do they do stand up?
Oh,
They're
my
known
God.
for being stand up.
No, they do sketch more than
I
anything.
was going to
Paul
say, these
Rust
are
is
like
in it.
improv writer guys.
Yes.
Earwolf people. Soft LA boy earwolf people.
Armin Weitzman. Does that do anything? Mike Mitchell. Does that do anything for you? David
no.
Wayne.
Sure, I liked him fine enough.
Steve Agee.
Yeah, he's funny.
Mike
Maybe not so
Hanford.
much nowadays. Mike
Okay,
Hanford,
look, the
love him.
premise of the movie
Steve Agee, liked him as the gay cop.
is, first of all, do you understand how there's like a million like American Pie type movies?
Yeah.
Right. This is okay. So you picture yourself in a world where you're seeing the Napa Boys movie, but it's like the 18th movie of the Napa Boys franchise.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm
it's
liking
them
it.
kind of satirizing those kind of movies where it's like a big thing is going, oh my gosh, the original Napa Boys?
And they'll say a line that's like
Yes.
meant
There's
to have
literally
been
one
something
of,
that was a catchphrase.
one of the main characters' name is Stifler's brother.
Okay. I like who's the Mike Hanford I like. Neil something. Birthday Boys adjacent something Neil.
Yes. Yes.
Love him. He's really, really funny.
You're talking about, well, he's not, I don't think he's
Neil
in it.
Campbell.
Neil.
Neil
Yeah, he's
Campbell's
not in it,
hilarious.
But
Aw.
I'm sure maybe he watched something.
Wait,
at least
they're
he's-
saying
at least-
maybe he's not in it, but maybe he watched it.
he probably watched it and said, he texted somebody, said, love it. Good stuff.
Okay.
Nick Weiger
So-
probably watched it and said, great, love
The
it.
hypothetical seal of approval from Neil Campbell.
And Nick Weiger, yeah.
Okay. Nick Weiger's fine.
So I'm gonna rent that tonight and watch it.
Doughboys.
I'm gonna laugh my little ass off.
Okay. I might have to watch it myself. What's it on? IFC?
I just looked on YouTube and I was like,
No.
oh, is it for rent yet? And it said,
Is
yeah,
it
it's for rent. So you can probably rent it anywhere. Should you and I watch it tonight? And you should not watch NBA playoffs and just watch Napa Boys and then we text each other like.
Well,
our-
yes, because this Pistons Cavs game is almost over, and I am not going to be watching Lakers Thunder because I hate both teams.
I wouldn't do that to myself either.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So let's watch the Napa Boys and then just text each other. We'll even do the cute thing of like starting it now.
Okay. Well, me, when I dated a girl in Chicago, we would get on the phone together and we would watch movies together and we would sync them up.
Well, I'm not going to show you nudes.
You're
Trevor.
asshole. Oh, okay.
Yeah, wow, that happened. Nice,
Maybe.
cool. Trevor. Well, I know like little Trevor lore, but he loves
All right.
that part. Hungry for it, even.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Bye, everybody. But goodbye. It's Wilson again. That was fun. I bet it was the best episode ever. You know what you can do to help the workers out? Rate, review, all that good stuff on whatever app you're listening to. Tell us how much you love us. If you want to contact us, it's theworkersclubshow@gmail.com. We got a YouTube, The Workers Club Podcast, a Blue Sky, theworkersclub.org, and we have a Discord where the invite link is left in various places. I'm sure you can find it. That's it. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Bye.
Smile and love each other.